So I got a theory that all rappers should go by their real name. Real name. I'll tell you why. So in the headlines today, there's this rapper, if I'm remembering right, his name's TK. So he basically got locked up for murder, right? What is he, 19? That's pretty young. So basically he has 99 years, right? He's facing 5 to 99 years. And I mean, you know how they do, unless he has a really, really, really good lawyer, he's probably gonna get most of that, which is fucked up because the average life of a black male is not even 99. It's like 74. So you got that against you too. But anyways, when I seen the headline, I'm like, TK. First off, I never heard of this rapper. I don't know if he's famous or not. I don't even know if he's popular. I have no idea. But I do know I didn't think of him as a person because of his name. Like, you hear all these silly names and you start disassociating the individual behind it because they're not like identifiable by the common sound of a regular name, however you want to classify it in this world. So it makes it seem like this person is not a real person and people are not caring. If more people would care if they heard John Winston got shot, you know, Michael Brown, you know, freaking Chris Edwards, like, that's different. And not saying they would care in the sense of they would actually do something, but like right away, but they would start caring. Like when you hear little Tay-Tay from down the block got shot, nobody gives a fuck. You know what I mean? So it's like if you start using your real name or a name that people can easily identify with, then it'll be more of an issue to talk about because nobody cares because they're not relating to what they're being called. It's out in the world is bigger than the street. Out in the world, nobody's running around with names like Baby and fucking rapper Spitfire from down the block. Nobody gives a fuck about them. When you start saying real names, and all of a sudden, everybody, let's take a different way. We're going a different way home right now. So everybody wants to be involved in this. You know, they want to care. Excuse the darkness. It's really just what I'm saying that matters anyways. You don't have to see me. I know I'm good to look at anyways, but you're gonna have to deal without it. So basically, I'm thinking we should start going by our real names because it'll give us more of a significance when it comes to cases like these of making it matter. Because they identify you in the society, in the media, as a thug, a gangbanger, and a street person, even if you're not, because of your name. And they're making it cool also to come from back, to talk about backgrounds that are violent and poverty-stricken, when a lot of them don't even live that or come from that lifestyle to begin with. Like, it's not cool to like, cool is whatever you make it. It just so happens where I'm at, the bad guy is cool. So everybody wants to emulate the bad guy. But you can make other things cool, but it just depends on how you do it. You know, it depends on how you do it. That's it, strictly. So it's really up to you. And really, at the end of the day, it's about being cool as a person. Like, are you cool? Do people fuck with you on a daily basis, no matter where you're at or what you're doing? But there's people out here that are genuinely cool. It doesn't matter. They can be in the streets. They can be in corporate America. They can be at school. They can be working at the post office. And you always see they're cool. We know who's cool. You don't have to be violent to be cool or have a threatening reputation to be cool. But anyways, at the end of the day, if you want people to start treating us like people, before anything else, they have to recognize it as so. So if we start going by our birth names, we'll probably get a little bit farther. Like, mind you, this isn't an overnight thing where you just name you just change your rap name to your real name and all of a sudden things change. It doesn't work like that. It's about making it matter in the eyes of the world, you know, because we're going to keep dying. Nothing's going to change. Keep on killing each other. But there comes a point when you say, oh shit, we are killing everybody by their government names and you're like, you can identify them and remember them. They may not remember TK or so and so or whoopty whoop. They may not remember that shit, but you will remember a regular name, and that hurts more than talking about, or resonates more than talking about fucking little baby killer from fucking 19th Street. He got killed today, a bullet in the head. You're like, oh, whatever. He probably needed to die. That's what they're thinking. So we're removing ourselves as human when we're labeling ourselves these things that humans do not care about on a traditional basis. They just don't. It matters to us because we feel it. We're from it. But they're not from it. So why should it matter to them? It doesn't make sense. In the big scheme of things, it really doesn't make sense. Or if that person dies, or if they go to jail, are they who went to jail, or is it their ego that died? Which is it?